Have you ever said an acronym so much that you forget the meaning of it? I truly believe that in the United States, we've done that with SUV. You see, if you were to look at a lot of these crossover SUVs that all look the same, the shit's ugly and vapid. Now, if you were to look at these extra big SUVs like a Grand Wagoneer and such that are just big because wow, shit's unnecessarily heavy. Thank you, Cafe Standards. Or if you were to talk to those people who are just like, I need an SUV because me and my two kids need to have a whole lot of space, it's Sarah's Uber mom vehicle. Or I bought this vehicle because, I have the money, you can't afford it, I gotta flex on you. You're showing your vanity, and it's also someone's uplifted Valentine. Now look, admittedly, I am an SUV hater and such, and I have to admit, sometimes they're useful. Very. And also, if you're somebody who has this because you have a family and you tow things often, it's stuff behind, us inside, room we go. Or if you're somebody and you use this thing so you can sleep in the back of it, you're sleeping under a view. But what it really means is sport utility vehicle. And there's one vehicle I can think of that brings this to an absolute T that defines this perfectly. The Honda Element. This thing started production in 2003 during a time period where automakers thought that boxy was the new cool, which I guess they were completely right considering the fact that Minecraft and Roblox are now such big things. Anyway, Honda decided they wanted to do something a little bit different. You see, instead of leaning towards something that's supposed to be like, comfortable and super stylish, instead they wanted to make something more utilitarian, something more useful. So instead of putting a carpet, they put a great big sort of a non-slip rubber flooring, so that way it was really easy to clean. I wouldn't hose it, but you could just spray it down and just wipe it off and not have to worry about staining or anything like that. They also made the rear seats fold up and easy to remove, so that way you had a huge cargo area. You could wash dogs on the back, you could put your freaking air mattress back there and it'll be perfectly fine. They also made it very easy to get to the back of it by giving it suicide doors and getting rid of the entire B-pillar. And to make sure that you would take this thing camping and to sleep in the back of it, they put the sunroof in the back of the vehicle and made it to where it's an easy latch system. You could throw dirty shit back there and open that motherfucker up and vent it out. Plus, you can get an all-wheel drive. Like I said, the K24 engine, it's not fast, but it's reliable. It was a pretty damn good vehicle. But we didn't realize that, and so they discontinued it in 2011 due to low sales. And nowadays, now that people kind of get the point, and now that people want to do more outdoorsy shit, and now that people have found out that sleeping in cars is a lot of fun, they got a little bit of a cult following, and they're a little bit more expensive than they used to be. Honda Element.